Hi, everybody. Hello, June here from Red Daisy Crafts. I'm so glad to be here this Sunday, March 30th. Can't believe we have one more day of March. And then we will be in April. It's going by so fast this year. So thank you for everybody taking the time to join or stopping by later to watch a replay. We are going to be playing again this week with the Daisy Daydream kit from Paper Pumpkin that arrives at your door in this beautiful box, and you get all kinds of goodies in the inside. If you're interested in seeing me unbox this kit, there was a video last week where I unboxed this kit and shared with you the projects that the kit was intended to create. This week, we're going to create alternate projects with the kit. At the end of last week's video, I did create one card, and I will show that to you, as well as the cards that the kit was intended to make. And so I have those here to show you. And they are so beautiful. So let me move this out of the way for a moment. So this is one of the cards. And then this is a second card here. They are absolutely stunning. And then here is the third card. And these are the cards that the kit was intended to design. And there are pieces in here for everything you need is inside the kit, including any adhesive you might need. The only thing that's not in the kit that you might need occasionally is a pair of scissors. But you can see here, there is lots of layering in this kit, lots of flowers and stamps. This kit was the anniversary kit for the year. March is usually when they celebrate the anniversary of Paper Pumpkin, and in that kit we received an extra stamp set. So each month with the Paper Pumpkin you get an exclusive stamp set. That was this one, but we got an extra one from Stampin' Up to celebrate the anniversary, and so that's always a fun time to be involved with Paper Pumpkins. So then last week, in addition to those 3 cards, we did create one alternate card. This is, I'm not sure what kind of card this is called, but it's a little bit of a pop out here. And then you could add white on the back if you needed more space for writing a note, but I usually can write my note right here on the side. Hi, Maureen. Thanks for joining. It's so great to have you with me this week. Yeah, I'm so glad you could join and catch me live as well. It's always fun to have people either commenting or stamping along when I'm here. So thanks for joining. And so we made this card at the end of the unboxing video last week. If you missed that, you can catch it in the replay. It is pinned to the featured section of this page, the Red Daisy Crafts Facebook page. You can also find it on YouTube at Red Daisy Crafts. And then also, if you are part of my Paper Pumpkin and Kit Hangout group on Facebook, I have pinned it into there for the featured section. So as you know now, or may have heard, Facebook is only keeping videos for 30 days and then they will drop off. So you, if you're looking now for older videos, when I might have created something with a past kit, you're going to want to go over to YouTube and find those videos. So I would encourage you to go over there at Red Daisy Crafts on YouTube and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those opportunities. So I have one other announcement before we get started. Hi, Susan. So glad to have you with me today. I hope you're having a good day. We've had some pretty weather. So I wanted to just let you know about the upcoming Paper Pumpkins. So we are going to be in our second quarter of Paper Pumpkin for 2025. And so the April kit is Inked Occasions, and the subscription period for this kit is going to end on April 10th. So if you haven't gone to your Stampin' Up website and claimed your subscription, because they have moved from Paper Pumpkin over to the Stampin' Up website, and you have to go and claim your subscription. I can't do it for my customers. Each person has to do their own. And so you want to go out and do that so you don't miss the April kit. I know that there are some of my subscribers that haven't claimed, and they maybe decided to take a break, and that's okay. I just don't want you to miss out if you're going to be wanting to get this April kit, which I think is really kind of exciting. I feel like there is something special about this kit because they are they're hand painted alcohol ink designs. I feel like that's the first time we've seen this. And so I'm very curious to see what this kit is going to entail. It's also a special box. So I don't know if you can see in the picture there, but it's going to be a special box. So that's also kind of an indicator that it's a special one. And so be sure to go and subscribe for the April Paper Pumpkin. And then they've already announced that May is Mountain Majesties and June is Full of Charm. And then there's also a new set of dies that have come out, and I have those. I believe I have it. I may have to show it when we get the kit. I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. I do have it. I was going to say, I thought I had it. All right, so let me just show you these really quick so that you can see what they look like, because I'm very excited about them. I have loved each of these little die sets, and I love the size of them. And so if you can kind of imagine like your hand there, I mean, these are really good size. This label here is 2.5 inches by 1 5/8 inches. And I mean, look at the leaves in here inside there. That's a good size. This says hugs. And this flower is really big too. So the flower is it's more than 1 inch. So it's like 1 1/8 by 1.5 inches. So that's really big. And the leaves are almost 2 inches wide and 1.25 inches tall. So really good size on the dies that are coming with this. And that's called Hugs a Bloom dies, and the number is 166238. So really, really fun die set coming on that we'll get to be using. And with that, we will go ahead and start to dive into today's projects. You just got your add-on dies, Maureen? Yeah, they're great. I love them. I love them so much. All right, so we are going to do some fun fold cards today. And both of my ideas come from my friend, fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Deborah Harrison. And so I give her credit for all of this, the design anyhow. And we're going to create a faux step fold card. Faux like fake, faux step fold card. So I'm going to put us down to the table and get myself out of the picture. And we will get started. So I pulled out some of the elements that I thought we would use on the card. This is just a little strip of pretty peacock that I thought we might use. This is the what I've heard many people calling the pool party textured card base from the kit. So I have it that we'll use. This is my leftover piece from last week when we created the alternate card last week. I had this piece left over, so I've got it pulled out. This is also leftover from last week. I thought it might work for one of the pieces. I have a bee die cut. I have one of the flower stems of the die cuts. I grabbed the vellum heart that I had cut previously with the current dies. So there's this really fun heart. Well, it cuts the inside piece and then it cuts this really neat outside piece. I'm not using that necessarily, but I thought we might use just the heart itself as a layering piece for our card. And then I also just die cut before we got going here. I took this paper and this is, I think this is retired paper now, but it was joyful and it came in a pack. So it had like wood grained gold foiling. It had this music notes in it. And then one that was a shaded spruce as well with some gold foiling. And so I took that and I cut out a couple of the hives from the die set and the bees. And so I need to get this popped out of here because I think we can use it for some of our layering. So we have a little hive piece that I thought would be fun with this. So I cut two just in case. I needed two of them. And so let's just get that out of there. So I have two of those, and I do like these little hexagon pieces that come out of the hive piece. I thought those might be like an added bling we could add. And then if you haven't seen this little bee in that die set, it is so beautiful. I love how delicate and detailed it is. And I think it looks great in this gold foiling piece. So there is the bee right there. And let me give that a little bit closer for you to see there. So, so sweet. There we go. Yep. And so I think that that will be a nice little add-on. And I cut a few of those as well. So just trying to, take advantage of the pieces we have available. And I wanted to use that foiling, that foiling with the wood grain in it, because it gives like a little bit of a speckly look once you die cut it out. So as you can see, that's what it was originally, like that. So lots of fun with that piece. So we got some little foiling pieces that we can work with, and then we have our two pieces that we need to make the faux step card. So I'm going to just move these things aside for now and get that out of the way. And so we're going to do some scoring on here. I already cut the cardstock, and we're using basic beige for this. Okay. And so the pieces I have this is 4 1/4 by 11. Okay, so I have one piece of basic beige, 4¼ by 11 inches. And then I have a second piece that is 2½ inches by 10½ inches. Okay, so again, basic beige, 2½ by 10½ inches. So we're going to do some scoring here. And the first score line that we need to make is at 1¼ inch. So I'm just lining this up in my trimmer here, and I'm getting my cutting blade out of the way. Okay. And then I'm going to score 1¼ okay. And then the next one is 2½. So 2½, okay. That's making our little steps, okay. And then I need one at 6¾ So I'm getting my trimmer out here so I can have space here. So 6¾ all right. I'm just double checking my measurements, okay. So that's that piece like that. All right, so that's our first scoring. Okay, then we're gonna also score on this one at 5½ inches. And so just one score line at 5½ inches. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna get my trimmer out of the way, and we will see what we have here. Okay. All right, so I am going to be folding this down the bottom 1¼ inch. Then I'm going to fold up like that, and we'll get our bone folder and do some burnishing, and then that'll go down. So this is what it looks like there, like so. And let me get my bone folder, and we'll just do some burnishing right here. Okay, and then here like so, and you'll see this is how this sits. Okay, all right, like so, just like that. All right, and then this one gets scored and folded this way. So the shorter side, I believe, goes to the back. Okay, like no, I think the short side comes to the front. All right, and so yeah, that's perfect. All right, so see how it matches up and gives that little shorter piece there, because we're going to adhere this down here to this piece. Okay, and then this is going to get adhered back here, and that's what creates that faux step. Okay, because there's this opening and everything up here. So really, really easy and fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and before we start putting anything together, we need a 4-inch piece to go inside here. And this is where I was trying to decide, and maybe you guys can help me. We can either put the hives back here, or we can use the pool party in the back. So I'll just give you guys a minute to help me decide which one. We can put pool party in here, okay, or we can put the hives in here, okay. And then we still need a strip down here at 1 inch, which I think we could still get it out of here to go across here. And so we have all hives. And then I did think worst case is that we could put a blue piece on here if we wanted the blue background for the flower, because I kind of like that. Yeah, Maureen, I'm kind of with you. And I'm thinking that if we did the hives on this back part and up here, then the blue here, we could just do like a little frame, you know, a little smaller shape that it had the basic beige framing it. I think that would look really, really nice. and be a really good design. So let's go ahead and do some of that cutting that we need. So I need a 4x4 and I need a 1 inch by 4. Whoops, accidentally click something while moving all my things around here. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this to 4 inches. Okay. There. Doesn't want to line up for me. Okay, 4 inches. All right. So then we need a 4 inch by 4 inch, like so. And then I need 1 by 4. This is perfect. Perfect. All right, and then let's see what this piece is. So I want a piece for here. And so this piece is, well, it's 4 15/16. Nice. By 2.5. So 2.25 by, I'm just gonna do 2.25 by 4 3/4, because the bottom isn't going to show. So I don't really care if it's not perfect at the bottom. So I'm going to do 4 3/4. I'm going to cut this in. I'm going to cut 2.25 first, and then the 4 3/4. I don't want to cut the whole thing because we might use it for something else, so that we have that going right in there like that. That's going to be perfect. Awesome. Great. So I'm going to just get these things out of the way for now. And I think we have everything we need. All right. And so we need to put a sentiment up here. And I'm thinking about this happy birthday, just putting that right up there at the top. And so let me get that, because I like the size of that. So we have happy birthday. And then I've been trying to decide if maybe we do some of the Lost Lagoon, stamp some of these on some of this hive, just to bring in some additional texture. Not a lot, just a little. I think that would look good. So let's see here if I can line these back up, because I think that would be fun. There. So let me get my blocks. I have my 2 blocks here. And this one we haven't used. So let me go ahead and rub on this for a minute. So how is everybody doing today? Have you played with your kits yet? Have you done any stamping with this kit? It's really beautiful. If you haven't, you're going to really enjoy it. So, all right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and do some hives here. And don't think we need to do a lot. It's just enough to maybe bring in some color. I really think that's all I want. I just like that little hint of color. So that's going to go on here like so. And then this one's going to go down here like that. All right, so we're going to do that. Oh, and that's sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maureen, that's really nice of you. Also, then we're going to do our happy birthday. And I am going to test this because it's the first time I'm using this stamp. And it looks really good. More wins with the rubbing first. Seems to really do the trick. All right, so I want this to go up at the top of here on the right, like so. Perfect. All right, so that's the happy birthday. Nice and clear. I love it. All right, so now let's go ahead and start to put some of this together. All right, so let's just go ahead and glue some of these things down. Oh, got a little zealous there with my glue. All right, so let's just get this lined up. There we go, very nice. And then let's put this one on. I was thinking about it all week about how I really wanted to do some fun folds with you guys because I feel like it's been a while since we've done any. And then I was watching some of Deborah's videos and I was like, oh, these will be perfect. I could visualize how it would look with the kits, you know, die cuts and things like that. And so I just really loved that. All right, so we're going to put this like this here. Get it on here straight. And that is that. All right, now we are going to be putting this one down on the back of here. I want to just make sure I'm doing this right. So yes. Okay. All right, so we're going to put this one down on the back of here, and I'm just trying to line it up so that it's even, okay? And so I'm just going to line it up on here. And I think that's going to be where it goes. Okay. All right, so I am just putting some glue on this piece, and I already think I got it too high. We'll be able to take that off with my glue eraser. All right, so I'm just lining that up right there, like that. Oops. Oops. Let's get this back where it was. And then this here. There we go. All right, I'm going to use my glue eraser to get rid of this glue I got on here. Otherwise, it'll get all sticky inside, and I don't want it to be sticking. If you don't have one of these erasers, man, it is one of the best things you can have in your toolkit. I get mine on Amazon, and it's, if you don't know about it, let me know and I'll get you the link. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the fun folds, Susan. All right, so now we are, oh, I got just a little bit more here. There we go. Now we're all clean on that. All right, now this comes down like so. Okay, and we are going to adhere that up to that, like just like that. All right, so I'm gonna just put some, let's see, I've seen this trick before, so let me find, I have some washi tape here, and I'm just gonna use a little strip of it to mark where the edge of this is, so that I can stay below it. All right, and so I just want to put my glue on this bottom part of here, like so, and I can take that off. All right, so that's that piece right there, and so this is our little step card. I feel like I did something wrong. I'm not sure what I did wrong. No, I guess it is right. It's kind of nice. Maybe I put this down too far. Maybe that's all that is. Because it lays really nice and stands up good. So I love that. And it fits in the envelope perfectly. So I think that's it. All right, so let's decorate the front of our card. Okay. And maybe that's what we need, is just to varnish some of that. There we go. I like how this lays, actually. I don't know. We'll find out if I did something wrong. All right. So I thought we might use this heart right here to just be like a little vellum piece on the background. Okay. And then that we could put our flower right on it. And I think it fits perfectly below, in this space below the happy birthday. And then I have the little hive that I thought we could add in. And then we have the actual bee from the kit that we could put on here like so. So I think that's what we're gonna do on here, like that. Now I had thought about bringing in just a little piece of this pretty peacock behind here, just for some additional color, but I don't think I need that. I think it's too much. So I'm not going to use that piece. So let's start to put this together. And let's see. So if I just use a couple of glue dots on the back of here, because we don't really need this to be like super glued down. So I'm going to kind of put one right here, like so. And I'm tilting the heart. That's what I'm doing. I'm tilting that heart. All right. And then I'm just going to take off a tiny bit at the bottom of the stem. So I'm going to trim that off just a little bit up to where the leaf starts, and just gives me a little bit of room so that I'm not so up against the happy birthday. Okay. And we're going to use some mini dimensionals on here. Okay. So I have some cut, and I'll trim a little more off here of the edge to get some skinnier strips to put on for these right here. Well, that might be showing too much. I think if I turn it around, it'll be better. There, much better. All right, then I need one more up here. So we have that. All right. And let's put this on. Now I am going to put just a teeny tiny dot of glue at the very bottom, because I'm going to glue that down. I almost want it to look like it's growing out of the bottom of the card. So I am going to just put that all the way down to the bottom here, like so. And then these will just lay in like that. Okay. So that it looks like that on there. Very cute. Okay. And then I'm just going to use a tiny bit of glue on this little hive here. Being very, very gentle with it. Of course, now I got it all over myself. Oh my goodness, I'm klutzy today. All right, so we're just sticking this behind here a little bit. There we go. And so that it is coming off to the side. So now you can see that added in, right? And then we will add our bee with a little dimensional. Where did I hide those? Oh, they're over here. And have that coming in like so. So there's our little faux step card. Very cute. Very cute. Now, if I want to add a couple of these little hexagons just to bring in some additional bling on the page, so I'm just going to grab 3 of them. And I'm going to put 2 down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to use a tiny bit of glue on them. And I'm just going to put one here. And one down here. And then got my fingers a little bit sticky from all this extra glue I've managed to get on myself. We'll put one right up here, just to have a little bit of extra bling on the page. And very cute. I am very happy with this. Now you could easily add additional gems if you wanted, but I don't know that you need it. And I'll have to be honest, like, I'm kind of funny nowadays, like, try to keep the bulk to a minimum because sending stuff is so complicated nowadays, right? And now you do have a place on the back. If you wanted, you could put a piece of white back here for writing a message, but you really don't need it. You can just write right here. Now, if you wanted to add some, I did have this piece here that I was thinking would be fun to add because I'm not sure when I will use this piece. And so I thought about adding it. I don't like I think I want to straighten this off though, because I want it to be even, but I was thinking that that would be fun. So let's see here. How can I need 4 inches. So let's do that first. Okay. And that'll make the cutting that easier. All right. And so then I just need to even it off. So I didn't lose a ton. I lost mostly of the greenery piece, but I think it'll be a nice little add at the bottom of here that just kind of freshens up the back of the card. And then if you want to write a note back here, you can, and it's not by itself. It's got a little fun with it. Right? So if we just add this right here and like that. So then you have a place to write a message, but I like how that looks on the back of there. And so really cute fun fold, right? So thank you, Deborah, for that great idea. All right, so the next one is a diagonal easel card. Now, I've never made one of these, so we're going to be making it together for the first time together, okay? And so I think that this is not as hard as one might think, but I think I want to use some of this paper because I think it would look really good with the sunflowers. So this is a new paper, and I think this is one of the online exclusives. It's called Woven Textures, and I just wanted to show it to you because it's a really great paper pack to have on hand for you. So you get 3 sheets of 8 different designs. Okay, so it's 3 front and back of 8 different. So 1, 2, and then you have 3, 4, and 5 and 6, and then 7 and 8. And I'm just loving these. And so I was actually thinking about this one. I just think that's so beautiful. So I think we're going to use this paper for our card. And then I'm going to bring in a pretty peacock card base that I've already cut. So I have that ready to go. All right, and so we're going to need a piece of this cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut that right now. And I think I want it to go this this direction. So 4 inches and then by 5 1/4. Okay. And then I think that we just need one piece of the basic beige, also cut at 4 and 5 1/4. So we're going to have that piece by 4. And then I haven't even, thought beyond this. Okay, folks, we're going to figure it out together. But I just really love this textured paper and thought, how cool would that be? Okay, so the next thing we're going to need to do is do some scoring. So what we're starting with is a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 inch, like your card base. Okay. And we are going to score it at 4 1/4. So just the typical score line for a card. So 4 1/4. Okay. Then we are going to, starting from the bottom of the card base score line, we're going to score to the upper right corner. So we're going to go from here to here. All right. And so I am going to get this lined up on here. So I have my score line that I already did. All right. And then I need this corner to be lined up. So it's just going to take a few minutes for me to, or not minutes, but seconds, for me to make sure that I have things lined up right. Okay. Now I'm going to just score that right here. Okay. And so as you can see here, I've scored right to the corner. All right. From this corner. Okay. And this is going to fold in when we do the folding. Okay. All right. Then we have our piece that we already cut here. Okay. This one is going to get cut also. And we need to cut it from this corner to this corner. All right. So let me just do that really quick. So lining it up, that looks right. This is where I always feel like I go wrong with these cards. And so this is where I'm like, oops, I want to make sure I get it right. Okay. So we have this right here. Okay. Oh, nice. It could go either way because I really think I want this at the bottom. And then this, oops. Oh. If I want a different one, I guess it doesn't matter. That part's not really going to be seen. So I don't know that it has to be any particular. The design had a different design at the bottom, but you can't really change this unless we cut a separate one. So, which I could do. We could use the leftover piece of the basic beige and do that. So let me just cut this real quick to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then we needed this one to go to that. So this is where these diagonal things can be kind of tricky. All right, so now we have that. I think that's what we'll do. We'll have it like this. Yes. All right. So that is that. Now I also wanted to have some of this pool party cardstock in it. So I'm bringing that out. We have that piece. All right. So I think that's everything we need with the trimmer. But I was going to use my circle punch. And this is the 2 3/8 circle punch. I'm not sure if this is still in the catalog or online. It may, but if not, there's a 2.5 inch, I think. But so I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go on this side. Doesn't really matter, I guess, because we're going to use this to add for our, we need it for the, I guess I'm trying to say is that there's one little piece that we have to have raised up to hold the easel part when we open the card. So I'll demonstrate here in a moment, but I want 2 of these. So one is going to be for our sentiment as well. So we have that. All right, so this is how this is going to go. So we are going to, okay, we have it scored. We have it scored twice. So we're going to fold this in like so. Okay. And then this piece is going to get scored like so, which seems really strange to me, but it's going to go like that. All right. And this 4 inch by 5 1/4 inch is going to go right here on the inside like this. All right. This piece is going to go on here like that. And this piece is going to go here. All right. Now we're going to use this on here to do a little decorative piece so that when it folds up, that shows. Okay. So, and then this is the piece we need to hold it up. Boop. And so now that we got all of our pieces put together, let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do with our center here. So I need to grab a few things out of the kit. So I think I want to grab some of the Daisy die cuts, and maybe we'll use that piece. And I actually have 3, I think, of the gold bees, which we could use. So let's see here, because I have that. Let's see, this one might be good if we were to. I think I would prefer some of these smaller ones with it. So maybe these 2 plus the big one. I think that would be good. Oh, and I'll grab one of those bees in case that's what I prefer. Okay. All right, so let's see here. I want to figure out this piece right here. So I'm going to move this out of the way for now, and let's just figure out our circle and the layout. So if we have our flower coming down, and then we can put this one up here And then maybe this one right in here, like so. That looks kind of fun. We could do another one and pop it up. If I just find it. Is it this one? I think I like that better. It fit on there better. All right, so now I just have to find, that's not it. That's that one. We just have to find the right ones. May have to do this one because I have two of that one. Okay, we'll do that. We shall do that. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp on here with the hive, and let's just put a little bit of texture behind here. I think that is needed. And I can use the back side of this just in case I want to go off. All right, I think that's good. I think that is good. Have you ever created one of these diagonal easel cards before? I haven't, and so this is my first time, so sorry I'm keeping you probably longer than I intended, but it's kind of fun, right? Kind of fun. Hey, Melanie, thanks for joining. Oh, very nice. Thank you. And we're here a little long because I'm trying this card. I've never created one of these before, so we're doing it together. It's the diagonal easel card. So let's see. I think this one, I want it this way. I think I want it that way. All right, so let me just get some glue on here. It's coming, it's all coming together now. Like that. And then this one. Let's get all in order. All right. Okay, I think that's perfect. Now, let's go ahead and start to put our card together. Whoops. Got that one more time here. Okay, so we're going to need a sentiment on here for sure. And so let's see what we have. Because I am thinking about wishing you brighter days ahead, or thank you for always being there for me. Sweetest birthday wishes. Enjoy your special day. I think thank you for always being there for me is perfect. And I also think I would like to use this flower off of this one here. So let's see here. I'm just going to use the back sides of my blocks. So haven't used this stamp before, so I want to go ahead and rub on it. This is my way of getting my stamp primed and ready to go. Saw somebody else doing this and it's really worked out well. And so we'll do that here for this. All right, so we got that one. And then I'm going to use this right here for this. Let me get our foam mat ready. And let's go ahead and ink this up. Don't usually hold this in my hand like this, but I'm using the other side of the block to save time, and I don't want to put it down. There's ink on that other side probably still. So just being a little bit sensitive to that. All right. So that's our sentiment. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's so cute, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay, then here, because this is going to go on the inside, where people can put a note. And so I just thought this would be fun to add to it on the upper left side. That's going to be mostly hidden when the card is open. But thought this would be cool. Perfect. Just a little add there. Okay. So that's going to be like this, because when this is open, it'll mostly be hidden. Okay. I think we are ready to roll with everything. So let's put this down. And I'm sorry, we're right at an hour, so we're not too far from being done. So here we go. I like this very much. All right, so now we have this piece. So we're going to put this down here first. I love this paper. I think it just is so fun. I think it has so much potential. So I hope, if anything, I've just encouraged you to take a peek at it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the circle. It came out really nice. So here. Oh, I didn't even think about it. We could have added that little flower stamp at the top corner of this. That might be a nice little add. If that was up here in the corner. I'm not going to do it for now, but I think that would be a nice little add to this. Oh, heck, let's do it. Let's do it. I think it will be beautiful. All right, so let me just get this ink off here so I can set this down and not worry about it. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're just gonna put this right up here in this corner, like so. Nice. Oh, that looks so good. And then it's going to be like that on the front. Beautiful. And we're going to, I want this at the bottom, like so. So I need dimensionals on this part. So here and here. And just for safekeeping here. All right, so that part is going on here like this. Okay, so it's going right here. All right, so now it's gonna stand up and go like that. Awesome. Okay, so now this piece needs to go right here on some dimensionals. So I'm just gonna put this right here. And that's gonna go right there. Okay, so it just stands up like that, and that is how it looks. Very cute. I love it. The other thing I thought about doing was you could have put some linen thread behind here just to add a little bit more texture to it. So now let's see. We can do a couple of things. We can add like a little bee right here. What do you think about that? I think that would be fun. And we could perhaps put in the little hive here if we wanted. But I don't know that that's necessary. What do you think? Add the little hive or not? So if we add the hive, we can add a little bee coming into it. Bee or no bee? Oh, Melanie, you have some experience with the easel card. Yeah. Add this little bee up here. I don't know. I think I'm happy with it. Add the hive and the bee. You like it? Okay. I'm glad to know because I wasn't sure. All right, let's do this here. Because we just need it to be put on right here. And then we'll have the little bee coming in. All right, where are my little dimensionals? So I'll have the little bee coming in like that. Oh, cute. Very cute. That looks really cute. And then I'll just add this little bee down here. On this. Like so. What a great little card. I think it came out so cute. Very fun. I'm really happy with how these came out. So thanks for hanging in there with me. These last couple weeks I've been keeping you long. And I appreciate you hanging in. But we made some really cute cards today, folks. Really fun cards. I can hold them so you can see them better. but very, very fun. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll get some pictures taken of these and share them in our group. So if you're not in the group and you want to come and check it out, it's called the Paper Pumpkin and Kit Hangout group on Facebook. So just drop me a note if you need the link. There is a link, I think, in the description of the video. So thanks so much for joining me today. And I look forward to next week. We'll see what else I come up with. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and your week ahead. Bye, everybody.